Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hitman. This is another episode of Star Citizen Walk Around. Today we're going to be looking at the Drake Cutlass. Now this one says black. I'm just going over saying Cutlass itself. There are three different variants of this. We have the Cutlass Black, which has 46 units of cargo. Cutlass Red, which is 16, and Cutlass Blue, which is 25. Now the black actually is considered the medium fighter, medium freight, red is medical, and blue is interdiction. Now I'm going to do a quick walk around on the outside, and I actually have a question for you guys. If you're watching this and you have the answer to this question, leave a comment down below. Kind of let me know what's going on, because I'm kind of curious about something that I found on this. I did a small walkthrough a little bit earlier, just to kind of check a few things out, and we'll see what you guys think about it. Now, obviously, we got the cockpit here. We got lights, got vents, got a set of guns. Obviously, a set one on either side here. Go ahead and look at it a little bit closer. Back here in the back. Now this is like a wing, but it looks like, it moves. How it folds out and everything. As of right now, I don't think it does. I haven't actually flown this thing, but I'm sure these wings flatten out or something. But let's go ahead and continue back around. Now here on the side, this is like a door. It has one on either side. I'm guessing you can kind of fly into it, or because obviously you can't get into it from here. So not 100% sure the purpose of that, unless you're just going to EVA your way out of the ship. Go ahead and move here to the side. Now each side obviously has a wing. It says please mind your head. If you're that tall to have to watch your head on something up there, you're one tall dude. But right now, slowly looking around, got vents, got more thrusters. To me, now obviously it's not the case, but each one of these little back wings look like their own little special ship. It looks like it got a little cockpit up top and everything. I'm not sure why they made it look like that. I don't recall any other ship having their engines look like a whole nother standalone ship. Obviously you got the landing gear kind of will fold up into the side. Back here in the back you've got the cargo door. And this other side's pretty much mirrored on the other one, so I'm going to take it pretty quick around it here. Now if you notice, there are more guns up top right there. So you got the guns on the bottom, gun on top, and then you've got turret, which is, we'll be looking at that here in just a moment when we get inside. Now again, this one here, same thing, looks like it does move or something. Now, look inside these little windows here. See how it's kind of, just black? I kind of was comparing this side to that other side. The reasoning is when I was over here, I noticed something weird. Inside this, look. Why do we have two little, one yellow, one red ball in here? What is the significance of having these inside the wing? And not only that, just in one side. Is that a mess up? Was that supposed to be lights or something? It just comes out as a ball. See how you look at that, the reflection of it kind of looks like that. But those are obviously a yellow and a red ball. So if you guys know why we have a yellow and a red ball just sitting inside that wing, leave a comment down below. Kind of let me know what's going on with that, because that's kind of intriguing a little bit there. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around. Let's look underneath real quick. Underneath has a lot of pretty good stuff. Not really, because it's the underneath. There's not much here. This looks like this can be an access point for something, but it cannot be opened right now. Access panel. Well, yeah, access for something. Let's go ahead and move around. We do have little latches so that we can, I guess, grab something later on in the game if they implement something like that. Nice little flat area right here. Anyways, let's go ahead and move to the back and head inside. Now, there are 6 seats for this thing. You can obviously sit in each one. Just looking at the little details on the outside. Let me go ahead and close this up, and you can actually see it moving right there, which is actually pretty cool. Is this open and close? Yep. Alright, gonna move forward just a little bit, get away from that door. Obviously we got some damage, but that's not because I took damage, just because I'm in the hangar and not out in the real world. So you have to excuse the noises that's going on. Obviously wire management, pretty good. Obviously it's not good having sparks on the wires, but whatever. I'm gonna guess that this area right here is going to be the cargo bay area, cargo module right there. Haha. Alright, it will hold a pretty good amount of cargo, and it'll also hold vehicles as well. I'll show that here later on in the video. Now, again, this right here is the door that we opened from the other side. Let's go ahead and go to the access panel here. So here's one side, and over here will be the other side. Okay, now looks like this might be some access panels for something later on. And same with this. Go ahead and, this is again just the cargo area. Got the side doors open, might as well open that one too. I'm gonna move forward into the front side of the ship. Kind of look at the details of it. We've got a fire extinguisher, which we might need back there. We've got 2 beds for us to sleep in for the crew or whatever. You do have, whenever we hold back just a little bit, we got spots for our guns, 4 different guns. You've got little lockers here. They can't be opened yet, but there are some lockers for us to put our belongings, you know, like if you don't want somebody else to steal your lemonade and drink it, throw it in there. And this section right here, this is the turret. Powered on. So you can see the guns off on the side there a little bit. Looks like we got some, is that rocket pods? Looks like we got some rocket pods on the top there. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get outside a little bit and take a look. So we got the guns under the front wing, the guns above the front wings, the turret, which is now actually facing backwards. You got rocket pods on the top towards the back. And is there anything else? As of right now, it looks like that's going to be it for the weaponry, which isn't bad because this thing's built pretty well for the weaponry. So let's go ahead and get right back in, and we'll jump out. Now let's go ahead and look at the cockpit. The most important thing, hello, let me move, there we go. Most important thing to any ship, the cockpit. Alright. You got 2 seats on it, which these are actually kind of cool because they raise up pretty well. They don't just like sit still. They are in the floor right now. But whenever you get in it, watch this. You raise up, and that's pretty cool. So I mean, you do have some
Your flares are online. Your chaff is online.
You do have some visibility just about all the way around you as the pilot. Now your buttons, you have the power off, power on, engine off. Let's see if we got anything else here. Anything else? Close exterior and unlock, that's what I was looking for. So there you go, I just...
Landing complete. Launch
there you go.
Complete.
I just closed all the
Landing
stuff.
Complete.
Oh, and it got her talking.
Launch complete.
1 second, let's see if I can do this.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
There we go. So that's how we get her to shut up. Obviously, you got the normal
Landing
menus,
complete.
but you have
Launch
a
complete.
lot more menus than normal. Looks like you got a speaker right there. I don't know if that... Oh, that's a heater. Okay. You got a lot more screens than a normal ship would have. So you can keep keep shot of just about everything. You got your shield. Actually kind of cool how it has your name on that. Power. Not sure what that is. Target. Looks like another shield. You can actually look at your comms again, just like any other ship. You can go here and it'll pull up anything else that you need to look at. And you can go to comms and talk to people as you're going by. Warn them about any police that's around. Just go ahead and get out of this seat, lower it back down. Go down to this one right here. Let's see what this one does. See if this raises up pretty hard. This one goes up pretty high as well. This one has power on. Not as many screens, but you don't need as many screens as the co-pilot. Just looking to see if there's any more buttons. Looks like it's just the power buttons all you got. You got one little joystick. Now, again, look around. You got a pretty good visual around you on what you're looking at. And since you have raised up, you actually raised up higher than the pilot. Let's see if we can kind of take a look a little bit on the front. See if we can't see. Can't see anything. Let's see if I can turn the light on here. There we go. Now that I got the light on, we should be able to see where I'm at now. Alright, let's go out. And apparently the light, or the windows are tinted very well and you can't see much. Alright, well I guess that answers my question. But, again, you are raised up high enough that you are not going to, the pilot's not going to be in your way. Now, if you notice this little track right here, that might be pretty much what raises you up. So let's go ahead and hit H. And we'll exit out. Let's go ahead and go out the back here. Now, this is, again, another ship that you can put a Cyclone in if you're looking for a vehicle to carry a rover around with. This one I think is the smallest one that can carry one. And the reasoning why this is the smallest, or I think the smallest, now this is again my opinion on it, is the seats. Before you weren't really able to do much with it because of those seats. But if you don't care about them, hopefully you don't have anybody sitting in them. You can actually ride over those seats and get in. So you can definitely fit a Cyclone and maybe the other rover in here as well. Now the only issue that I see with something like this is, as of right now, the rovers dance pretty well, I might ask, because I mean when I dance, you know, I kind of flop from side to side just like that as well. Now after a while, the Cyclone will end up being all the way on the left hand side. You're not going to be able to get in it. So I really don't know what's causing it. I'm pretty sure that's in the works to fix it, but either way, yes, you can put a rover in the back of the Cutlass. So if you guys can think about it, let me know, kind of know what's going on with these balls right here. Kind of give me a shout out, let me know what's going on with it. If you guys like this walk around of the Cutlass, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. I mean, it'll definitely help me out and help me push forward and keep putting content out for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead and leave a comment, good, bad, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.